Welcome, cryptids of the internet, to another episode of Tales from Terra, a Delta Cryptid Productions podcast. And we haven't played in a hot minute because I've been moving. But, oh gosh, I'm excited for this episode. We're going to do some bullshit.
Some murdering.
The mystery is unraveling. So, as I'm sure everyone remembers, in our last session, the incredible detectives found their way to Tiffany's house for breakfast. And while there, they encountered some asshole. I believe his name was like Oscar or something.
Yep,
I don't remember.
Sure was.
Perfect. And he does mind magics and tried to fuck with everybody, but instead just led Shin closer to realizing that his brother has been with him the whole time, and not as a metaphor. And our friends also saved one of the most important characters in the story, Ken, from being a mind-controlled goon.
I thought you were going to say Bison, because he did get saved.
And now they are with Ken, Tiffany, and Antonia in a big SUV heading back to the city.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yes, that was quite an encounter. Ken, how are you, mate?
He's still recovering from sort of the having been a thrall for the past like 3 months, and he's just like, I'm not feeling great. I don't think I've eaten properly for a while.
How long were you enthralled?
I don't know. Is it still February? No, it isn't. Fuck.
Perfect. I'm gonna lean over to Bison and say, I don't think he'll remember me when this is over. And wink.
Bison gives you a little finger gun in return for your wink.
My robotic arm just kind of ruffles him on the head, but it's definitely not me, it's my brother.
Beautiful. So at this point, Tiffany is gonna pipes up. She's you see her kind of fidgeting around, like she doesn't really know how to respond, like how to feel about this, because she's been in this place for so long. Are you guys sure this is okay? You don't understand how dangerous these people are.
Well, they've tried to kill us several times, so don't worry. We have some idea of how dangerous they are.
We kind of understand it. But we got a safe place that we're going to go, and they're not going to be able to touch us. So don't you worry.
Do you like drinks?
I don't know. I was underage when I got taken.
That's right. They got apple juice.
So, Tiffany.
Yes.
I understand that this has been quite an ordeal for you, and that given the nature of your imprisonment, it might not exactly be easy for you to recall. But any sort of information you can give us. I'm just quick above board. Have we explained to Tiffany that we are investigating and trying to prevent future murders, kind of thing?
No, as far as I remember, you were just saying that you were investigating something and the crows told you to come find her for more information.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Antonia, Ken, Bison, and Tiffany in the car. I'll be honest, I don't feel great about talking about this stuff in front of Antonia or Ken.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you're, talking to each other about, what's going on and just driving in general, you see Antonia is actually tending to Tiffany with a lot of care and affection. Antonia clearly has a lot of feelings for Tiffany.
And I roll to judge intent on that.
You sure can.
I'm gonna. Sorry, that is really loud. I just realized. I'm so sorry. That's not great. Let's see, judgment 10. That's a grand total of 4.
You know what? She doesn't even like her. They're not even friends.
Slowly cock my gun. No.
Antonia,
Max. Yeah.
Ken, do you guys know how long you've been out here for?
Yeah. Antonia pulls out a pad. She's been taking like secret notes on, and also pulls out, her phone. And I was like, yeah, the last date that I recorded was roughly, 6 months ago on my side. I don't actually think I ever worked with Ken while I was conscious.
That's disturbing in a whole. Now I'm feeling we should have really shot Oscar. Oh well. Missed opportunities.
Don't worry, the Minnesotarians will get him.
That makes me feel better.
How long ago was this incident again? It was like 10 years ago or something, right?
Yeah.
The thing with Arthur and Tiffany.
Yeah, I was 19 at the time. Tiffany, she was still just like a 13-year-old.
All right. So here's the thing. Tiffany, you remember a lady by the name Mary Killian?
I do, yes.
Well, she's dead. And it was quite a gruesome murder. And the one thing we know for certain is that it was indeed murder. We, Max, Bison, and I, are in the process of trying to figure out exactly who done it, you see.
What do you all know about Howard Crow?
And I'm going to pay very close attention to all of their body tics responses.
Ken responds with, who? And you know he has never once turned on the news to look at politics in his entire life. Antonia responds with, the people's choice, that guy. I mean, he seems better than some of the other politicians, but there's not one I trust, you know?
Would you say he's better than a king?
I am a royal guard, so yes. And Tiffany mentions, oh my God, Howard, he's one of the nicest guys I know. A little too much dad sometimes, but still very nice.
Oh, plenty of fathers are capable of murder. Just keep that in mind.
All right. So you haven't seen him, I suppose, since you were 13?
No,
or since, sorry, that was Princess. For a long time.
I haven't seen him that entire time. No, but I managed to get him a little bit of information. I got him the coordinates for Tiffany here. I'm assuming that's how you found her, otherwise I couldn't imagine how.
That's Antonia talking?
Yeah.
Bison.
Yeah, Bison had puberty.
Yes, Howard, it has some interest in seeing Tiffany liberated. So,
I can't imagine why. It's my fault his son's dead.
True.
Is it?
Tell us about that a bit more. So, as I understand it, you were supposed to kill the princess.
No.
No. He was supposed
to kill Arthur.
Yes. The princess wanted him to love her. And he said no. And she told me to kill him. Or else she would have us both taken in as traitors. Arthur, he sacrificed his life to save me, killing himself and binding my body to Sia's so that she couldn't hurt me physically.
So, let me know if I'm understanding this correctly. Let's say if, I don't know, Ken here was to say suddenly go mad and decide he wanted to shoot you. Would the princess feel that?
She would. If I die, she will die, as far as I understand.
Hence the reason she had you sequestered away.
Yes.
Okay. During that time in your captivity, did you ever learn about any other potential enemies of the princess? Other than, I would suppose, maybe the crows.
No, unfortunately, I wasn't really given much information. It wasn't until Antonia started working there that she was kind enough to give me some information about the world. Mostly it was just Oscar and his fake realities. He would have me live entire lives just to wake up again.
I'm gonna lean over to Max and say, you know, the more I hear about this Oscar fella, the more I think maybe we should just turn back around real quick so I can kill him.
I'm
That's a
pretty sure
joke.
the Wilds will take care of that.
Yes. All right.
I think we need to get somewhere, take these people to safety, and then talk more in private.
We'll take him to the cavern.
Yeah.
So we're making our way over there. While we're going, though, I do think Shin's going to not being too worried about the group in the car at the moment. He's going to say, so, Max Bison, do you remember that phone call we had after we found Mary's body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's time we really start to take a second look at that. I feel like we're getting close to something. And at least the one thing that we know for certain is that whoever was on the other end of that line had something to do with Mary Killian's murder. So I'd like us just take a moment, maybe on the drive back here, and just think about it. At least now we know we're outside the eyes of any droppers of eaves, that sort of thing.
I look back at the others. Y'all can keep secrets.
Yeah. I think I'm putting in my retirement. And,
Judge intent on all of them, just for good measure.
we're gonna do it up.
Can I assist by looking for ticks or anything like that?
You
And
sure
I'm talking
can.
about
You
like
guys-
arachnids, you know, like if they have any sort of parasites crawling on them. I'd like to know.
Yeah,
All right.
you can
that's
give
not
give them a help. Add another D4 to your roll, Hannah.
Okay.
David, you're essentially being like the intimidation factor, just like eyeing these motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
looking at them with one eye, your metal eyes looking the other direction at someone else.
Yeah,
That's
any sort of shift, there's like.
That's an 18, sir.
Yeah. All right. So with that, you get it all. You know that Antonia, she's the kind of person who joined this role because she saw it as a noble thing. She was here to be a noble royal guard. And when she found a young maiden trapped in a tower, she felt it was her duty to save him.
Sounds
She
like
will
motive.
never work for these people ever again. Ken, on the other hand, barely understand what's going on, but he's like, I think if I talk to the guards, they might kill me again. I don't even know what to do. You can tell he is 100% sincere on knowing absolutely nothing and not knowing what to do next.
Okay.
Probably too scared to go to the officials.
And Tiffany?
There is nothing I would like more than to have nothing to do with the Cravens ever again.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, let's think about this, because we know from that phone call that whoever did it whoever's behind all this is definitely, absolutely disgusted with the Cravens.
That could be a cover.
Hates them. I don't know
believe
that
it
it is
is.
because
Yeah, I
the
don't
rest
think it
of
is.
the rest of what this person said was also kind of lines up with that. I mean,
There's a line in there. Something about Mary. What did he say about Mary again?
there's something about Mary. It's good.
Something. Fuck.
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Something about Mary's kindness.
Why can I never find this scene? Yeah, okay. Mary's foolish kindness got her killed. So
Someone who probably had some modicum of respect for Mary.
a lot of people in the Grove had major respect for Mary, and that was the people who she helped a lot of the times. Maybe we should go to the Grove and ask around.
Well, let's just think a little bit more.
One idea. Let's put a pin in that.
Sure.
They also said the city is selfish. Said the people's neutrality is ruining lives. So this is someone who's like, I'm taking a stance. I'm doing something about it.
Good for them.
Grove is not protecting people as they claim to be. That's an interesting phrase.
So probably someone with perhaps inside information about the Grove, and thought highly of Mary, but thought that perhaps Mary was misguided.
Yeah.
So we've got at least perhaps some sort of Grove sympathist, but something. Keep going.
So the Sanctified Bones hates him.
All right, it's not someone at the Sanctified Bone.
Doesn't hate anyone more than the Cravens. They're disgusting, power-hungry nobles. He wants a world with no kings, he or she or they, no followers, just the people, which is like Howard Crow. But I just don't see Howard Crow being the person behind this. I don't know.
It would also be really weird for him to, say his catchphrase at the end of a murder call.
Right.
And I mean, it could be one of his people, but I don't know. It seems silly almost.
Hey, Ken and what's her name?
Antonia.
You guys ever hear? Well, I suppose you were kind of in a mental state. You didn't happen to hear Oscar ever talking to his higher ups or his boss, or you didn't hear anything like that, did you?
Let me roll some mental fortitudes for them. See if at any point they were semi-lucid.
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite way to be, semi-lucid.
I was thinking about making it a poop joke, but sure.
All right. Surprisingly, Ken gets this one.
Ken?
Yeah.
Is it the trauma of his car blowing up that sparks him back to reality?
And Tony was like, no, every time I tried to grip onto what was really happening, I was thrown back into another fantasy. But no, I think I do remember something though.
Okay.
Yeah, a few times. There was days where it was like I could see everything, but I wasn't moving my body. It was weird. I just kind of went with it though.
Like you were some sort of doll.
What did you hear? Let's focus, Ken.
Like you were some sort of Ken doll.
Yeah, it was crazy. But no, I mean, I just kind of went with it. I do remember hearing Oscar talk with somebody. I tried to get a look at him, but I couldn't really move my head, adjust my eyes. It was, oh God, this stony faced, crazy looking dude. He was so big.
You saw someone?
Remind me.
Wait, like a hologram or a real person?
I mean, I think it was real.
Quick above table. Remind me the name of Princess Sia's bodyguard, please.
Fucking names. My biggest weakness.
Wait, I got it. Bodyguard is a half Oni Anzu. Damn it, I didn't write his name down.
And I don't have it anywhere, really? Come on, Ollie. Let's go with Murph. Murph.
Short for Murphy.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, everyone's Irish.
Mhm.
Kind of jealous.
It's just the names that keep popping in my head.
Okay. So this stony
All
face
right.
guy. What? Tell me more. What did he look like? I know it was hard to
Uh.
see, but do your best.
Yeah, I mean, geez, he didn't really. I think he had a horn or something.
Only.
I didn't really see much else, but he didn't have his skin wasn't completely like Oni skin. It wasn't colorful or patterned or whatever. So I don't think he was full Oni.
Do you suspect that maybe he was? Do you suspect maybe he might have been like half Venari or something like that?
Oh, too tall for that.
Too tall. Okay, so large, tall, stony face guy.
Well, the Anzu are pretty tall. Remember Jillian? Okay. So I'm going to just kind
What
of.
did you hear what he was saying?
Yeah. What do you say?
Oh,
Come on, Ken.
let me think.
You got us. No pressure. Want some tea? It'll help.
I've got just the thing.
Yes.
And I'm gonna bring.
Don't do that. That'll make it worse.
He said do it. I'm doing it. I'll say, Ken, I've got just the thing, and I'm gonna use my gardening and stoner lifestyle skills to get like just the right kind of dose going for him. Something that's gonna kind of take the edge off. Help him relax, but not necessarily knock him on his ass kind of thing.
He needs something that will allow him to tap into his subconscious.
So, can I throw those life skills on there? What do you think?
Of course. This is the perfect situation for that.
Perfect.
See? Drugs are good.
Ooh, it's pretty good. 8,
I don't know what to say.
12. And what would you want for that? Like as far as like skills?
I mean, this is a logic thing. This is knowing a recipe.
Medicine.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be 13. Cold 13.
Perfect.
Lucky 13.
So he's thinking. You can see the gears in his head turning. Like his face is starting to turn red. He's trying to think so hard, but he's got such a tiny brain.
Here, Ken. Take a wee hit of this.
Oh, thank you.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Max, trust me on this.
Seconds later. Actually, let me see. I don't get to roll out. That was a 1. Oh, fuck, Ken.
Perfect.
Be more useless. No, he seconds later he is full looped and eyes closes. He just starts speaking in almost a different voice, and he's like, I remember the princess.
Professor Trelawney having a fucking vision in Harry Potter.
Oh God.
Yeah. The princess is almost ready.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Her plans are about to take place. Soon, she'll be the queen. Are you ready? We can't leave this girl here forever. Too many resources. And that's it. I think, yeah, that's what he said.
Damn, Ken. Okay. Her plans are about
Come out of the car.
Her.
We're done with him.
Her plans. Okay. So we have a she in command.
And I'm about to be queen. That sounds very princessy. It doesn't take much investigation to know that.
I mean, one would think so, which means the queen's life is in danger. Her plans are about to take place. Soon she'll be the queen. Yeah, Sia. It's Sia. Sia's behind all fucking of this.
Well, we're not.
All things are pointing in that direction.
They seem to be, but we'd like to make sure we know for certain.
How do we prove that? I mean,
we can have her confess to it.
what if we played some mind games with her? Like, what if we called a meeting And we were like, we just want to go over like how this ball is gonna go and talk to you about the investigation, and then she could meet us. And then we like, you know, I don't know.
I'm going to whisper to Max very quietly, and I'm going to say, or perhaps we let her know that we have a means of hurting her.
Oh. Looks back. Looks back.
we both look back at Tiffany. No, we're not both.
I
gonna
mean,
do that.
that's true though. We have like a weapon.
Well, I think it's about time that we maybe have a chat with the princess, report on our progress, as it were.
I think so too, but I feel like maybe there's one or two more things we could do before then, just so that when we're ready for that conversation, we have as much leverage as possible.
I'm trying
One
to.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, one thing I think we could do is go to the Grove. I have a lot of close friends there, people who I have spoken with in the past who would be willing to talk to me, I think, through Nana and whatnot. And we could maybe ask around we could get some details about why, well, we kind of know why Mary was targeted.
I say we just drop off our friends here, and I use the term loosely, at the cavern, and then we make our way. We arrange some sort of meeting. We could take them to the
cavern. Is there anywhere else you would rather be dropped off, like somewhere that you would feel safe?
They don't get a choice in the matter.
Oh, sure, I'll ask him.
My mom's house is pretty safe. She's got a killer basement.
Okay, where is that? Is it in the Grove?
No. I have her address in my phone. Fuck.
We don't need to go to the Grove, Max. Let's just drop him off at the cavern. If he wants to go home from there, he can find it. He can find his own way there. But
okay, I also think we have to think about what this person wants ultimately.
To be queen. Power. It's what anybody
No,
wants.
they want no. Well, they did say no kings. Interesting.
So
no kings.
But would the killer still be okay with a Craven being in charge?
That's what I'm wondering. Because they hated the Cravens, but maybe Sia, All right, I have to try not to make this narrative fit without proof yet.
Exactly. We should just. We need to talk to Sia now.
What are you going to say to Sia?
I'm going to try to find a bit more information. Perhaps why she never mentioned Tiffany in the first place. Perhaps to ask
Tiffany
her.
was public knowledge, though.
Tiffany's safe house?
Not the safe house, but the fact that Tiffany was there was public knowledge.
Yeah,
right?
the public knew her. The public knows that Tiffany
protected the princess. Yeah,
and was rewarded with a perfect home where she was always taken care of.
That's the story. That's
but
the
not,
narrative.
but not anywhere within Ascension's Keep.
So what do you mean when you say why she never mentioned Tiffany?
When she gave us the case, I'd say, and I'm also quite interested in what it sounds like our friend
Jasmine.
Murphy was doing down there.
That was the other thing I wanted to look into.
Jasmine.
Obviously, Jasmine had some kind of relationship with the king, whether that shit was consensual or not. She probably knows something about something. Maybe we could find Jasmine.
Well, let's get back to Ascension's Keep and see if anything's changed since we've been gone. And then, once we're at the tavern, we can think about our next move.
Okay.
Yes. So as you guys are driving, the moon is coming up, and you actually get bombarded with notifications on your phones, whichever ones of you has them. Just hundreds and hundreds of notifications. A bundle from the Cole app. You see headline news is breaking as you're slowly coming into the city boundaries. A few hours ago, this is a past broadcast of maybe a half a day. It seemed as though your cell service kept you from getting this until now.
Can I just have, since I don't have a phone, can I have Peterson be like hooked up to the web?
Of course.
Okay. Peterson is my information interface.
He says everything in a very nervous kind of way. Sir, this is what happened today. This is the weather. Anyways, the breaking news for today was that Sia officially graduated from med school as one of the highest ranked students, specializing in as a neurosurgeon, and she has promised to rewrite and repair the laws that her father created, as she publicly announces she is trying to ascend the throne ahead of time.
This bitch. She's so guilty. She's guilty as fuck.
Well, we're still not 100% certain, but it's not looking good for her.
I've cracked the case.
She also announced that a lot of facilities around the city, which she already has some amount of stewardship over. You know, she's done like the daycare in which you guys investigated. When the financial records that you found, it showed that she did in fact fund a good chunk of that, yearly donation sort of style. And in this press briefing, she mentioned that she has decided to take control of most major hospitals and allow for free healthcare under her personal billing for anyone who needs it, along with care for the homeless. Like, she is truly creating an entire social welfare program under her own control.
Damn, girl.
Ripping it away from the city state.
I'm sure.
And so there's
Howard
something
Crowe
about
is
she
thrilled
was
about
trying. Yeah, right. She was trying to ascend the throne early.
Yes. Before her brother came along, despite the fact that she is, not a king, she was supposed to be the next to become the ruler of the country, which had some people worried because of the silent tower and the nobles' role in keeping that maintained. But it was still the best thing, the best option. With her brother being born, some people have been arguing who should take control, but she is, of age, and her father is no longer publicly liked. He has, and we've mentioned this once before, created an incredibly flourishing economic system for businesses that ruins the lives of the individuals.
Capitalism.
Yes. Just look at your guys' lives. You live well by taking odd jobs and possibly killing people. It's not great.
Yep.
You're a college graduate, Max.
Yeah.
I like how you ended it with Max.
And Bison soon.
Bison's not going to school. You think we're gonna let him go and get indoctrinated?
So
Anyway.
interesting. So the king has created this economy that basically only serves big business. People hate it, and she wants to swoop in with all this good PR about giving people free healthcare, but really, she's a fucking murderer.
Well, like I said, we don't know that for certain.
We don't know if she did it, but she's definitely connected.
Exactly. I would say, let's go ahead. Let's put Princess Sia somewhere safe, and then let's go talk to sorry, not Princess here. Let's put Tiffany somewhere safe, and then let's go have us a chat with the princess. And then I'm going to lean into Max. And remember, as long as we have Tiffany, the princess probably doesn't want to be pissing us off too much.
Yeah, but she doesn't know we have Tiffany yet.
Oh, we'd use that. We'd let her know if we think we need to.
Yeah.
I'd say, let's you and me.
What are we trying to? I don't think we should reveal that we're onto her yet because she's still very powerful.
Oh, no. I think
we have to just be careful about what we say is all.
That's fine.
Look at what are we going to say?
Well, we'll figure that out as we.
No, I want to know now.
Well,
can we talk about it now, please?
Well, not in the vehicle with ears.
You also don't get much of an opportunity to talk as your phones continue to explode with more notifications.
Ooh.
Peterson, shut up!
No. Tell me.
Yeah, you see that along with all of this major information about her and her charge for the throne, you also see news about the case that you're working on. A lot of stuff that you found has gone public. The phone call that you taped has been revealed. It seems as though the tape was also recorded somewhere else. You guys are trending names in the news cycle as well. Yeah. They know who you are. They know about your agency. Some people see you as heroes. Other people think that you're incompetent idiots trying to, make some money off of the princess's goodwill. And along with all of this, there's also another strand of news pops up as Lear, the guy who owns Cole, comes out as a supporter of Princess Sia and her bid for the throne. And
I was surprised there.
The last thing
Sorry, go ahead.
The last thing you see is you three, you, Shin, you, Max, and Bison, see video of yourselves from earlier today in the city chasing down a lead. No one's 100% sure what you were doing, but you were supposedly in the city just earlier today while you were actually at Tiffany's. And
who the fuck is this?
I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of magic. Maybe it's like holograms or something.
Peterson.
What is the footage of? We're just walking down the sidewalk, or
we're in pursuit of something?
Yeah, it looks like you guys are chasing something down. People get in your way, and you guys push them aside or run under them, and you're clearly in a hurry. And everyone's the thread on the Cole app is just, look at the detective. They found something. I think they might be onto the killer. They're gonna find him in no time. And the news cycle, this news thread ends with the princess publicly announcing that you three were hired by her to investigate the murders, and that she has invited you to the royal dinner as her personal guests.
Well, that's convenient. Our windows are tinted, right?
I mean, yeah, you guys bought the deluxe edition of the Escalade.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'd say we try our best to keep a low profile from here on out. We're still in our MSN uniforms.
Yeah.
We have the car for like 3 days.
Yeah, you've only used up 1 day. There and back full time. So you have 2 more days, and you have 1 24-hour period before the dinner party.
Okay.
Well, Ken, how far is it to your mom's place?
He looks up his phone and like zooms in and out and is like, "Oh, I don't think my mom lives here anymore. My friend says she's," and he shows a different continent altogether.
Oh, honey.
I'm going to shoot this man.
Okay. We'll take him to the tavern. Let's drop everyone off.
No. We're not going to the tavern. If this much information's out about us, it's going to be no.
Did they say anything about the tavern?
That's where we hang out. It's not exactly any sort of. If anyone starts looking into us, it's not going to be hard for them to find out that. So here's what I propose. Here's my proposal. Let's have Ken. Let's pull up near the tavern. Let's have Ken go inside and perhaps get either Clary or Janice to come out. And we can maybe do a little bit more reconnaissance under the radar, as it were.
Okay, I can do that.
Good. All right, Max, bring us close by. And while Max is bringing us close by, I'm going to keep a enhanced awareness, just kind of looking out, scanning around. I'm going to tell Ken, let's have Janice come out, right? And just casually look around, right? And then we're going to drive by and Janice is going to hop in.
Okay. I mean, Janice is a experienced, not criminal,
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
She's got some shade.
She's seen a thing or two.
So
All right, so
I'm
yeah.
gonna say we just need to roll a stealth check as a group. So we can either all roll and take the average, or one person rolls and prays that they have the best luck.
I've got
stealth is what?
One
Agility?
advantage plus 5.
I've got to stealth.
Pretty good.
My agility is 6. No advantages to stealth though.
Then
What is your
let's
agility? I missed it.
6.
Okay.
Your one advantage is still better. Would be better off though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to. Yep.
Okay. Oh, baby. Nice.
Nice baby.
19.
God damn. All right.
Good rolls tonight.
Yes. So you drive by, and without really even stopping the car, Ken kind of walks into the tavern, and as you guys are doing a little turnabout in the other direction, they both jump back in.
Okay. I want to have also Tiffany. I want to give Tiffany some sort of like hood or headpiece or hat or something to just kind of put Tiffany in some kind of disguise if I can as well.
Yeah. Antonia helps. She takes off her coat and fashions her a little outfit out of that with your help.
Perfect.
And yeah.
All right. Okay, so yeah, we pick him up.
Guys, what the fuck is going on?
I should be asking you the same thing. You know we're out here and you didn't even bring the whiskey?
Listen, when Kendall over here comes in and is like, ma'am, I didn't.
I'm gonna turn to Ken and I said, be cool, man.
I want being cool.
All right, we're just trying to figure out like how much people know.
Yeah,
we were kind of
snooping
nervous
around.
to go inside with all this public knowledge of our investigation and whatnot.
Right. Well, there have been a lot of people coming around trying to, get some paparazzi pictures of you fuckers. But there hasn't been any sort of issues as of yet.
Anyone in particular stand out in these comers and goers? Anyone maybe not so paparazzi, maybe on the shadier side?
There was a couple, yeah. This big, I think he was half Oni, half Anzu.
Murph.
He just had a large cloak on, and unlike anyone else, he wasn't looking around. He was staring. He knew what he was looking for. But when he didn't see it, he just left. Other than that, there was some creepy looking dude. You can only see he had this full body hoodie on. You can only see his eye. But he was so ugh, I don't know. Have you ever seen someone walk where it doesn't look like they have a spine? It's disgusting.
Wait, is that
sounds familiar.
Kion or Kion's son?
No,
No.
No, Kion
no.
is huge. No.
Kion.
And his son is
Um,
super old.
The thing that we fought that was changing, wasn't that somewhat flexible and amorphous kind of thing?
What thing? Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing that was changing abilities on the collab.
Yeah, as you're recalling, the longer that fight went on, the less humanoid it became, until eventually it was just kind of a fluid mass
wiggly.
of humanoidness.
Okay. Right. So, well, Janice, honestly, sorry about the trouble. We'll be, if we play our cards right, hopefully we'll be settling these matters quite soon. These are
Maybe
our
we
friends,
should
by the
leave-
way. Antonia, Bethany, and Ken.
Nice to meet you, Ken. Tiffany?
Bethany.
Bethany.
Intentional.
Bethany. Okay. Bethany. And you said Antonia? Antonia's got her, like, just a wife beater on now. She's, like, full rippled muscles.
Hey, girl.
And Janice is just like, oh, hello. How you doing?
Janice, I assumed you were a
thinking-
married woman.
I sure am. Would you like to meet my wife?
I was going to say it would be rude not to include her.
Well, maybe we could drop Ken here. Sorry, Ken. We just and then we can keep Antonia and Bethany with us.
Well, actually, I was thinking, Janice, if you don't mind, Antonia and Bethany are just in town for a bit. Do I know if Janice and Clarice live at the tavern?
Yes, you do. They have their own private, like, suite inside. It's farther into the bedrock of this place because, as you recall, it is an actual cavern.
Yeah,
That's
perfect. That's a wonderful place to store a person. Janice, do you mind putting our friends up for just maybe a night or two?
Again, she looks over at Antonio's like, I don't mind one bit. Also,
Okay, but don't talk to any of the paparazzi and don't post for any pictures. Just take them straight back and just keep them out of the public eye.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not the picture gal. I'll let Clary know. Also, this may be unfortunate for you guys, but we've actually had a lot of customers today. It's been a great day
Hey.
for us.
I'm happy for you.
I'm gonna
Like
turn to
feelings?
Bison. I'm gonna turn to Bison and say, it was such a nice place.
Hey, can I do a quick scan of Cole? Maybe doing some searches.
You're driving.
No, we're
No,
parked.
Bison's driving.
Bison's driving.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right. Bison's
He's
driving.
the
I
only
want
one with
to
the drive
see-
skill.
I want to see if there's any knowledge out there of Nana being my grandmother. Any mention of her to scope
Yeah.
out whether or not that would be a safe place for us to go.
Yeah, go ahead and make a tech use.
I have one more thing I want to do before we drop them off.
Okay. Let's deal with this with Hannah.
Yep.
And do you know what you want to roll for, or is it more of a elaborate?
It's an RP thing.
It's a 16 for tech use.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a minute. It looks like it's not the first thing that comes up, but there is a thread inside of a thread inside of another thread of someone who discovered, oh my God, the famous detective, because you're now the famous detective. Her grandma, did you know she was the fucking rebel? And then they just list off the shit your grandma's done in her youth. And there's a like old ass video of her fighting Kion.
God, she's so badass. Is there any way I can... Sorry, if there was more. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is there any way I can tech use to try to hack this and try to delete that thread?
Ooh, yeah.
Like delete the Wikipedia page.
Just
Yeah,
that
you're
comment, just that like comment thread.
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll, especially if you're on your phone doing this. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna need a minimum 15.
Okay.
How about if I have Peterson assist?
Okay, then yeah, take another D4, add it to your roll.
Nice. All right, I would have to roll real shit to not get this.
Did you think giving me an encyclopedia AI wasn't gonna come back?
Well, I got a natural
did.
10, but let's just add this
good.
up anyway. 10, 16, 23.
Yeah. Yeah, so the idea that you're doing on this phone is insane. You pull out a fucking unrollable keyboard and you attach like screens onto your phone and you do a full hack of this goddamn thing. And yeah, you open up the Cole app in its entirety. You see everything in the CSS codes. You see why it's laid out the way it's laid out, but then you see the deeper integrated code, the back end, telling you how they get information from their users, where all this information goes, and you're able to, as you wanted, delete your grandma's information. But while you're doing this, because you rolled over a 20, you find your code again from way back in the day, and you see how it's being implemented. It is taking the things that people say on this app and trying to manifest them. He has altered your code slightly, where before it took the thought someone had and converted that into mana, which then converted the mana into physical mechanical action. It is doing the same thing on a widespread scale to turn thoughts and ideas into concepts that can possibly manifest.
So is it like what people comment? Physically,
Yes.
like electronically comment on the thing? Okay. Wow.
The bigger and longer the thread, the more concentrated it looks like mana possibly, or something along the lines of mana are collecting.
Shin, this is crazy. This code is fucked.
I'm understanding.
Tell about it.
I'm gonna like hooked up and interfaced in it through Peterson.
I
want to. Yeah, you go. You go ahead.
I think we're probably on the same. Okay.
Actually,
couple things. This is an opportunity right here.
Yeah. Hang on.
The first thing that popped into my mind was putting very small, subtle dicks everywhere.
Instead of thumbs up, it's just letters.
Yeah, one dick up or dick down for like and dislike.
Hard dick, limp dick.
Yep.
Okay. So that's option number one. We could also go.
Okay, my one was you could download that whole adapting comment thing into Peterson and see if it interfaces with Shin. So then Shin would have those same powers. Anything that gets commented on the Cole app becomes Shin as well.
Are you sure you want that, buddy?
I'm going to take a quick peek into the stash of weed and drugs and whatever else I've got. How's my stash looking?
You actually haven't been digging into it a whole lot lately, actually, as far as I recall. So it's looking pretty all right. And you did just hang out with Paul Blart.
That's true.
Blart.
Yeah. So I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna look at it and go, I've done stupider things.
I mean, I can't guarantee I can do this, but I will certainly try.
Or
what do you want to do that for? Why do you want?
Well, I'm just thinking, how fucking badass would it be if they tried to, throw some sort of weird shit at us and we can do it too, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Or the other option is I say we can just delete the whole fucking app and just watch this whole city burn.
I mean, I think like now that I know how to get in here, we could be a little more thoughtful about
We
this.
should probably figure out what we're going to do soon, though, because I'm sure they're going to be able to kind of trace our access.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
They'll be able to back channel us in no time. It's a pretty powerful fucking
In fact, I should. Do I know, like, since I was able to get in there, is it going to be easier to get in the next time, or is this like, holy shit, man?
Well, if they
don't find a vulnerability that you've created through this access, then it'll be easier. But there's no guarantee. When it comes down time to it, I'll roll again to see if they have or not. And it might be easier. It'll be easier then. But also, as the tech person that you are, while you have gained this access and can even do some alterations, to actually alter the source, you'd have to go to their servers in their facility.
Okay, so I can scrub this comment thread pretty easily, but if I was gonna change something major, we would need different access. Okay.
Well, what about download it into your friend?
I don't think we should do that.
I think we should fucking do it. Let's do it.
Your brother says, I don't know about that. Your evil AI goes, I think that's a great idea. Peterson goes, I don't even really know what's going on.
And Shin's gonna go, I'm with you, Peterson. Max, do it.
No, I'm out.
Oh, come on.
No,
please.
It's a bad idea. It's gonna leave us vulnerable. They're gonna find us. The longer I stay in here, we need to stay focused. The longer I stay in here, the more likely it is that they find us.
Just copy and paste it into Peterson then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll copy and paste it into a Google Doc.
I will say this. It is based on your original code. So you probably have the basis for it somewhere in an old computer.
Okay, so I can do this another time.
Well, we should definitely fuck him up now while we're in it. I think
but what I'm saying is,
we can't miss this opportunity.
I can't. The thing is, like, I can get in again, and we can do this another time. But the longer I'm in here right now, the more likely it is that we're gonna get caught.
All right, and I guess let's get out.
I'll go back in.
You're in the thing. I'm not in the thing. This is your thing. So.
No, we're talking to each other.
Okay.
I'm going to cut the connection. Shin,
Okay.
I promise you, I can recreate this, and I will do it for you at some point.
Hey,
Yes.
that's fine.
I love this idea.
All right.
Okay, so we're headed to. I think we should go to Nana's.
Well, no,
We're safe.
we gotta drop off everybody that we've got now. Still.
I thought we just did that.
No.
Okay, so we do that.
So when we get there, I'm going to, the car stops and everybody's getting out. I'm going to turn to Bison and I'm going to say, all right, lad, I think you should go too.
He punches you in the penis.
Reflexively blocked.
That's a hard no from the DM.
I have a dodge. I can't be surprised.
Yeah, you can't be surprised. No, that's fine.
Listen, this is obviously getting to be very dangerous, and it's getting to be the point where it might actually be too dangerous for a 10-year-old. I've learned a thing or two recently about taking responsibility, and let's face it, when it comes to you, it can be said that I've been irresponsible in the past. So I think maybe you sit this one out. Besides, I've got your dad with me looking out for us. Is that Clarice in the background, just like Janice listening to Shin, finally being an uncle?
Yeah, no. Janice and Clary, as you guys are like walking in, doing this little thing.
Oh no, we're not walking in. We're staying in the car.
Right. Then Janice, yeah, she's like holding back a cry. I was like, oh my god, is he dead? Is this a different person? Oh my god, this is beautiful. Okay. First off, I can take care of myself. Okay, I am way better at this stuff than you are, Shin. But there's a lot going on, and these people might need a little bit more help than you two.
I agree.
So I'll stay here for now. But if I decide something else is more important, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want because I'm a big boy and I can do that.
Well, I suppose you take after me a bit more than I thought. Just before you go, right? As everybody kind of piles out and Bison's, just about to go, I'm just going to kind of lean in and whisper to him and say, remember, Tiffany's our ace in the hole. If shit goes sideways for me and Max, you've just got to keep an eye on her. As long as we have Tiffany, we've got a way out of dealing with the princess. Do you understand?
Yeah. I understand.
So that means looks at Max. That means we're going to be leaving you, like you said, in charge of Clarice, Janice, Antonia, Tiffany. If Ken dies, I mean,
Bethany.
so be it. But no, they're gone. It's just the three of us in the car. It's we're not taking you out of the game, my friend, my lad. We've just got to play the hands that we've been dealt.
Right. Okay. Don't fuck it up.
If you want, how long would what's the range and duration on his ability to kind of like hook up the eye thing?
I believe it's like crazy. I min-maxed the spell when I created it. It's like a couple kilometers.
Within range of the palace and stuff like that?
He would have to, like, it's a big city. He would have to position himself on different points in the city, but he could get to a safe spot if he needed to.
It's all right. I'll say if we need you, we'll let you know, okay? Keep your phone handy and keep an eye on the news. And for God's sakes, keep your head down. Don't let anyone figure out who you are.
Got it.
And if Murphy comes running around here, you get the fuck out of here and let us know.
Okay. I'll be safe. He puts his hand over his mouth and reveals a mustache. And opens up.
I'm gonna reach into the glove, take out a pair of shades, add it.
The biggest smile on this stupid little 10-year-old's
Best
face.
disguise ever.
Pet his shoulder, and I'm gonna say, all right, lad, keep a close eye out.
I will. He opens the door and scurries off. He does the little thing where his feet walk really fast. And you just hear with the pitter patter in the background, hey Ken, do you need a job? As the door closes.
As we're driving off, we'll say to Shin, dare I say it? Are you like growing and like maturing as a person, or is that my imagination?
He pulls out a pipe and starts lighting and going, oh.
Roll him into fortitude real quick.
Okay, fair point. Ooh, that is a natural 1 on the roll.
As you go to light it, your mechanical hand flicks the pipe away.
Ah, you motherfucker. And then I'm going to turn to Max and say, well, I guess I am.
Oh, man.
Perfect.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay.
Heading to Nana's.
To Nana's. We're going to get your grandmother killed.
Nah, she's good. She can protect herself.
True.
You're just gonna let it all out there. She's the equivalent of like a retired level 20 in D&D. She'll be fine.
Yeah, fair. Okay. And yes, to Nana's.
Okay, so
I'm going to. Sorry. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to call it though before we get to Nana's, because we've been recording for about an hour and like 40 minutes.
Time
And
flies.
That's going to be it for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a lot of emotional chit-chattering, but hey, I think from the sounds of it, these people think they blew the case wide open.
When you say it like that, makes me think we're wrong.
I'm not saying like anything. I don't know what you mean.
I think we nailed it. We just have to prove it and get everyone else to see it.
Yes, but let us never forget that there are many threads still to pull, many strange occurrences, maybe even some doppelgangers to deal with, but not today. For today, this is all she wrote. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and remember the golden rule: don't be a shitbag.
Oh fuck! I broke the rule. Bye, everybody.
Bye, world.